many of these fitness YouTubers and influencers are lying to you. They make a video about how to eat to build muscle or lose weight, and it's bullshit. Calories in versus calories out. Nothing else matters, not sugar, fat, how much processed food you eat, nothing. They are extremely wrong. It's important to clarify that I don't hate these influencers. In fact, I think some of them are genuinely great, and helpful. But some of them just shouldn't be giving out nutritional advice because they are misinformed. And if they bother to do the most basic research, they would know. Here's your real nutritional guide. So first off, eating sugar is bad for you. Eating too much fat, trans fats, is bad for you. Eating junk food is bad for you. This seems like common sense, but some people might say, but you can still build muscle and get jacked off of junk food, You can, but calories in versus calories out applies to an extent, but what they don't tell you is that all that junk food is building up visceral fat, which is the fat that you cannot see. It's around your organs, it's around, your liver, all that kind of stuff. It's not like subcutaneous fat, which is the fat that you can't see. It's the fat that you think of when people say body fat, or when they say someone looks fat. Visceral fat, which comes from junk food, sugar, trans fats, it surrounds your organs and it leads to heart disease, stroke, diabetes, etc. So someone who's jacked and healthy can still die from these things because of the fat around their organs, the fat that you can't see. That's why I think it's horrible to give out nutritional advice when you're not informed. And especially to give out advice like calories in versus calories out, which is dangerous. So, now that we know this, what's the proper way to eat in order to build muscle, lose fat, be aesthetic? Your diet's going to be centered around building as much muscle as possible while minimizing fat gain and while increasing your testosterone and keeping your hormones in check. This is very important, so listen up. First, improve your mental health, step 0, so you can actually have the discipline and motivation to follow this diet. This is accomplished by doing the good habits and getting rid of the bad ones. I'll link Hamza's channel below. He's helped me a lot when it comes to dieting, and I've gotten a lot of my nutritional advice from him. Great video that he's posted. And just in self-improvement in general, he's helped me a lot. So definitely check him out. And second, you want to find out how many calories you need, whether it's cutting or bulking. So use a calorie calculator to find that out. I'll link that as well. Afterwards, focus mainly on reaching your calorie and protein goals. Carbs, fats, they don't matter as much in terms of building muscle, but they definitely need to be included in your diet. Just focusing on calories and protein is the best way to sustain your diet. It's the most practical. You're not tracking 1,000 different macros and whatnot, so that's why I recommend it. And then after that, make sure the food you eat is either unprocessed or minimally processed. Here's a good list of some foods. Avoid seed oils, too much trans fats, shitty chemicals, etc. They're all going to fuck up your testosterone. Your hormones are going to give you diabetes, so you definitely do not want them. They are not meant for you. They're not meant for anyone. They are poison. Avoid them. Intermittent fasting is something you'll want to look into. It's when you skip breakfast, kinda. All you're doing is avoiding carbs for breakfast, but you're still going to eat calories and protein so that you keep the muscle protein synthesis active, which is just eating protein throughout the day so that it turns into muscle. What I do is have water with a scoop of protein powder, it's like whey protein, and a couple spoons of olive oil. That's how I pass in the morning, but the most important part of your diet is making sure it tastes good. Because if you hate the food you eat, if it's really shitty for you, like tuna from the can, and you think it's gross, you're going to give up and fail your fitness journey. So really make sure you season your food properly. So make sure you season your food properly and make sure it's delicious. Really learn how to cook. We'll definitely thank me later. Thanks for watching, and just so you know, I'm just a guy with the camera who wants to inform others about proper eating. So yeah, see you guys later. Stay hard.